Okay. Watching the right thing. Cool. So Root versus Greggy again. Just scrolling through the menu. Both of these runners look ready, and we should be ready in no time. As soon as we see the -15 roll, we're going. This is a go win. This is go big or go home. It's not, oh, I get to stay in the tournament longer, however I like. It's either you have to win or you have to go home, essentially. So, meanwhile, just waiting for the -15 to start. Basically, these two runners are really experienced. I believe these runners will doing farts. I'm pretty sure the runners are doing farts. So, now the okay, we should be starting like really soon. Okay. Just got information for the text chain. Actually, never mind. I just got information that we're going to be starting very soon. Now, okay, the -15 is starting. Greggy, or okay. Hopefully, we get these timers synced up. Okay, our runners are off. I'm pretty sure. Now they're off. What are they doing? Okay, Root must have had a race hiccup or something because anyway, good luck to both of them. So we have 20 seconds of loading screens, and it's annoying. Ugh. Now that Root is going, okay, we got the restream synced up. Now that Greggy, they're making their way through the tutorial station. They have to like learn to shoot a bunch of missiles. Now we're going to be talking to Adam. This thing is annoying. We want to put it on voicemail, but we can't right now. We don't have the means to put it on voicemail, but we will later, I promise you. Spoilers ahead. Now going through the melee tutorial and hitting the crab, both runners perfectly doing it. Interesting variation from Greggy to the climb. Root's going to do right side, and Greggy did left side. However, the first thing you're going to see from basically a main category game such as 90% no major glitches, no pseudo waves, no clipping your gun through the wall, none of that shenanigans. Both runners skipping over the missile tank, interesting play. I would grab it personally. Both runners killing Elaine, the broken Emmy, and shooting the door. Now, what both runners are going to do is get the Omega Cannon. Very important item. So now that we have Elaine down, we shall making it to the next part of the game. Okay. And normally, if you would play like any kind of MG, we would shoot out that blob and go to Corpus early, but we can't do that because no glitches allowed. None of that. Now we're going to visit the White Emmy. Now it wants to kill you. Basically, we're going to run from it. That is all we're going to do. Now we're going to talk to Adam for the second time. We can never make Adam shut up. Adam refuses to shut up. I promise our runners will find a way to make Adam shut up, hopefully, because Adam is making the match really annoying. We just need to find a way to put him on voicemail. We will, though. I promise chat that. We will put him on voicemail. Oh man, Root not getting a good spawn. Both runners getting really bad RNG. Greggy taking the top route through the hole. Yeah, both runners got not so good RNG to start. Oh well. Anyway, the enemy didn't kill them, so that's good. I don't think any of our runners will go for cloakless, or am I wrong? So Root is a very good runner. She's practically good at every category in this game. Both runners skipping cloakless, respectable choice. Cloakless basically to do this water skip without the Phantom Cloak, which we cannot have in glitchless because again we'd have to break the game too much to get the Phantom Cloak early. We'd have to first all do we have to do a bunch of pseudo ways to get the Phantom Cloak. We can't do that. So what we actually have to do is do it on the cloak, and I believe it's a triple frame perfect trick, and it's insanely hard. I don't blame both of our runners for skipping it. And you can already see the movement differences from both of these runners. Ooh. Greggy missing water plot skip several times. It's tough with the Emmy because unlike Corpius first, where you get as many retries as you want, you only get a few times before the Emmy actually catches up to you. We're getting to charge at 5:03, and Greggy slowly making his way to charge, getting it at 5 minutes and 10 seconds, 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Now that we have Charge Beam, we can do several things with it. One, quick charge in the air and off the ground, and do triple damage from the pea shooter. I expect both of our runners to get an E-Tank unless Root feels really greedy and skipping it. However, I don't see anyone skipping the E-Tank. Nope. Now we're going backtracking through the same rooms as we did before. But now that we have Charge Beam, that's the other difference. Now that we went back to the Emmy zone, we're gonna be doing some more stuff in Artaria pretty soon. Ooh, man, not getting a good spawn at all. That was really... I didn't think you could do that. Very smart from Root Origin. Greggy, on the other hand, getting very good RNG, but missing some ledge grabs. Meanwhile, Greggy getting stuck with the bugs. And now we're going to make our way to the thermals. I think Rip made it at like 6:58 and Greggy made it at like 7:05. It's hard to tell. Okay, destroying the boss is normal. Okay, Root is skipping the missile tank. I think Greggy's going to grab it. Greggy does grab it. Okay, this is interesting. That extra missile tank can come into play for Corpius, because if Greggy gets a 2-round Corpius or gets a headlock, the headlock shouldn't matter, but the extra missile pack could make the difference on Corpius. We're choosing to skip it. Now we're going to the central units. Now we're just going to spam missiles on the Mother Brain shell. And now we're going to use the Omega Cannon to defeat the White Emmy. Interesting play. Root mashing the Omega Cannon. I believe Root's mash speed is on the higher end. Still. That could come into play. Nope, Root is just going to use the normal standard Omega Beam, not the overpowered one. Greggy having a little bit of trouble. Wait, and the White Emmy is down for Greggy. Both runners are on the same cutscene. Root has Spider Magnet now. Greggy only a little bit behind him. I'm sorry, yeah. Behind her, yeah. So, both runners have Spider Magnet. Now, Greggy is going to fight Corpius. And Root doing stellar movement there. Root's probably going to skip this missile tank. And Root skips the missile tank, which is understandable. It's a waste of time, personally. So, Greggy not far behind. Greggy driving the missile pack. I don't know if that was accident or on purpose. Again, the more missiles, the merrier, right? Corpius not behaving nicely to Root. If Greggy might be able to catch up. And then Corpius deciding also to turn invisible. Giving a headlock immediately. Oh man, this... No headlock today. Root acquiring the Phantom Cloak, and Greggy getting deboosted out of Corpius. Greggy going to phase 3. And Corpius is down for Greggy. Greggy now has the Phantom Cloak. Basically, these runners can turn invisible now. Ooh, Root having to do the Walk of Shame. Root doing the Walk of Shame again. And Root forgetting the blobs there. Greggy not doing the Walk of Shame, and doing a different version of the climb. Root used her new magnet ability to get up. Now we're going to see whether our runners take the Rail of Shame. This looks good. This is not good. Yeah, Root has to take the Rail of Shame. Oh man, this is rough. Greggy could catch up with this. Oh, so close. That is a big catch-up moment for Greggy, and Greggy actually successfully does not take the Rail of Shame. Root does, and that is quite unfortunate. And the match just turned the tables. Like that. And now, chat, we're now going to go to Cataras, aka the sauna, aka the lower Norfair of this game. It'd be so cool to have a lower Norfair soundtrack for this game. Be really nice. Well, Greggy might be able to make a comeback. Again, it's not over till Samus is the ship. Shout out to Shiny Zenny right now. If Shiny Zenny is watching this, that would be interesting. And I completely missed that. Basically, they made down the climb. No, it's not the climb. I'm getting the room names wrong. So now Root and Greggy are going to talk to Adam for the last time. And now they're going to press, no, I don't want to save. No, thank you, Adam. Now... And Root getting knocked off by the little annoying enemy. And now we're going to see how up a boost goes for these runners. I don't know if Greggy does it. He might. Interesting variation and missing the Root getting it, Greggy missing it. I wonder if the runners went for the same setup. And now we're going to climb the magnet. And then we're going to take some heated damage and go in the heck run. And we're going to actually climb. Greggy being very smart and farming for health. I believe Greggy has 199. And both runners making it out with just enough energy to survive. And Greggy getting a really bad spawn. I don't think Root did. Missing a few ledge grabs. Now we are to the thermals. We're basically going to reroute for thermals now. Now Root activating the elevator. Greggy just right behind. Man, this is a really close race. Root killing the enemies while Greggy is about to. And now it is time for equalizer time. This is where the run could really change. Root is about to do Adam safe skip. The trick that we used to put Adam on voicemail, not quite, missing it. Not quite. Root getting in like 2 tries. And Greggy getting in 3. Very well done. Very well done. Very well cleaned from the basically that trick what we called a great equalizer. Why is that? Well, I don't know. But it's still called the great equalizer anyway. Meanwhile, Root's stream is delaying. Meanwhile, Greggy's lowering the lava so that way he can press to Dairon. Because he needs to get onto the magnet. Root playing Catter slightly better. And not dying to the Emmy. Greggy, meanwhile, is not behind. And Emmy was too slow for Greggy. Meanwhile, there's a delay. Both runners still have an equal chance at winning. And now Root is going to make it to Catters at 17 minutes and 54 seconds. Greggy is going to make it at 18 minutes and 4 seconds. Not far behind at all. 9-second difference could actually shift. on very much stuff like RNG and tracks. This run is far from over. No, we're going to Diron, the factory area of the game, basically. Ooh, man, missing a cloak jump. Not fun. Well, and Root gets to the power generator at 1910, and Greggy is going to get there very shortly. I should explain something. So basically, basically the power is out. I should have explained that the very first thing. The power is out, and we need to fight it, and we just found the power. Fully planned right there. Amber is going to get to the wide beam at 1937. Actually, it's called Spazer. That is a glitch right there. I thought we weren't supposed to do any glitches. Both runners are disqualified because they chose to have a glitch in their run. I'm kidding. It should be called Spazer, though. Basically, having wide beam. Root getting trolled by this Steve. Nice damage boost from Root. Root is going to take out the robot and then the Steve and then push over the Pedro box. And not doing the damage boost. And now we're going to be exiting Diron, shooting these annoying Pedros. Meanwhile, both runners, I hope, are listening to their chill elevator music. Now both runners are going to make it to the central unit to kill the green enemy to get their morph ball. Reason we didn't do that on our one trip is because we didn't have wide. We were having a bit of a hiccup. We're having another hiccup. Greggy having a hiccup. Hopefully we don't have any more hiccups this run. Jumping over the pillar, shooting the blob, and we're going to do Greggy going for a different setup where he just missile spams the core. Root choosing to mash the Omega stream. And the white enemy is down for Root. And for Greggy, he is killing it right now. It is almost down. And the green enemy is down for both runners. Root getting Morph Ball at 2235, while Greggy is going to get Morph Ball at 2246. So it's very close right now. So now, wait. Root grabbing the missile plus tank. I'm sorry, I've been completely distracted all night. Forgive me. So, again, this is 11-second difference. Everything could change. Now that they've grabbed the missile plus tank, both runners grabbing the missile plus tank. Now we're going back to our target to grab a kind of important upgrade. It's very close right now. They're on the same loading screen even. That's how close this race is. Root's still maintaining a she barely has an 11-second lead. Using her new morph ball to actually boost off of corners. Yeah, it's not a glitch apparently. How broken morph balls in this game. And I should mention that they both decided to punch their gun into a machine to make the place go explodey. Now, Root getting Mario Suit at 2506, Greggy shortly behind. Greggy maybe 15 seconds behind now. Root has an even better lead, but we can always see how the evil big green time waster goes. So, not only if Mario we can survive the heat, which is awesome and all. The suit's actually practically useless, and other than a couple hot rooms in the game, we don't need it. Second of all, basically, we are now going back to Cataris. Because we need to progress, because we got the Varia suit. Cataris is like the only place we can go. Now we are about to encounter Kraid. We will be encountering Kraid very soon. I'm very interested to see the RNG come into play. Because the RNG could actually make a huge difference. I'm pretty sure Root is going to do crazy wall jumps. Greggy will stick with the beam spam. Now we are about to fight Kraid. And Root is going to go for the missile spam in the mouth. Very respectable choice. And Kraid getting very, very terrible RNG. He decided to spit everywhere. And doing his very bad attack, wasting time. Root is going to do Kraid's single wall jump. And Root getting Kraid's single wall jump very nicely. Kraid screaming and punching. And now what we're trying to do here is not give a melee attack. And meanwhile, Greggy's spamming the belly with being very clean Kraid from Root. And we're going to get the reward. The other M garbage. The beam we need. The beam that explodes. The beam that actually is a replacement for Wave. The diffusion beam. Actually, it's not a replacement for Wave, sadly. The beam we need to go explode. And because we can't do glitches, we can't skip this item. Now Greggy is about to get the crate reward item, the diffusion beam. Being just a little bit behind. Greggy now has diffusion beam, which is an upgrade to the charge beam. Basically, how items work in this game is that they're progressive. Diffusion beam has no damage upgrade, but will actually allow us to destroy the blobs like that. And now we're going to go back to purple. We're going to use purple to go back to Diron. Glad this isn't UR because again, no glitches. Why are we even talking about UR in the stream? There's no glitches allowed. We're having a very clean early grapple. So basically how that works is that you have to do something called a coyote jump. Believe it or not, that's not a glitch. Basically, you'll slide across. Basically, you can slide and then jump. For that's the second jump, you have to do a very specific. You have to jump at a very specific time. And if you fall in the second lava pit, you lose 40 seconds. And Greggy getting it first try as well. Very trivial for both of you runners of I'm not sure what I was trying to say. One of their calibers. That's the best way I can put it, at least. And Root is going to get grapple at 30-15. Meanwhile, Greggy just a little bit behind the elevator. Root currently has the upper hand. Glitch, it's not over. Just because Root's 15 seconds ahead, this match could... And now, Root using her new grapple beam to get out. I'm completely saying stuff in the wrong word. So, Root has the grapple beam now. We're actually going back to Diron to progress. We just need to take a little trip to Artaria. Again, how many trips of Artaria do we need to take in this run? We're actually going to take 4. This is the 3rd. And now we're Spider-Man because, again, this game is funny. So basically, you can pull you can use your beam to pull yourself up to the magnetic surfaces. We're making look that big thing that looked very trivial. Now let's see what happens. Very good RNG from the LME. So the LME has a notorious spawn. Oh man, Root missing the jump, but was able to recover. Greggy is slowly falling behind. As you can see the movement differences here. Now Root is going to try to shoot the blob. Shooting the blob before the generator is a time save, because then you can immediately roll instead of having to shoot and then roll. Now, Root is about to get bombs, while Greggy is slowly following behind. Root getting bombs at 32-42. And Root using her new bombs for the to access the bomb launcher. And stumbling by kissing the ledge. Meanwhile, Greggy is going to grab his bombs. Wouldn't it be maybe about a 35-second difference? Root grabbing the missile tank for shortcut purposes. Now we're going to Meridia. Fun fact. Actually, we're trying to Berenia. Oh, man. Now we're going to use grapple for its intended purposes by breaking out this block. Because if we didn't do grapple, we'd have to slog through Raw. We're unfortunately missing the close side, meaning Rue has to take a bit of damage. If it was Dreadnought, that would have been an instant death, because, yeah. Root jumping in the water to make it go a little bit faster. See what Greggy does here. Root's now far ahead by a substantial amount. Again, using her grapple beam to pull herself up and make things go quicker. Root doing backdoor flash, missing it. So you have to. So how to do this trick? You basically have to like lay your bombs in a horizontal position at 150 beats from it. That should work. Not working. This is brutal. BDF can be a brutal trick, even for a skilled runner such as Root. Brutal trick. And now getting backdoor flash and triggering the shatter plate, which is unfortunate. Now we have the best item in the game. Root can zoom up to 3 times a second, which makes this very good for movement. It's faster than just walking, like you see here. And Greggy not doing backdoor flash and actually taking the intended shortcuts. I like seeing the difference between these runners with their plays. Root now successfully destroying the diffusion blobs, using charge beam to quickly kill these enemies. In Root making a Berenia, while Greggy is not far behind. Greggy made up a bit of time by not doing BDF. Respectable choice. Root using her new flash shift ability. And Greggy is quite a bit behind. Root just jumping in the water again. Root very much interestingly angling the grapple, getting caught by the enemy, but then the shatter platform cuts off access for a bit. Then Root is now going to kill the CU. Using Charlie's to break down the shell, and now Root is going to spam beams. We'll probably just smash Omega Stream. I don't know. I'm having an incredibly hard time paying attention. And now Root is going to use the Dev intended quick kill to kill this Emmy. Because, oh man! Oh my word! Things almost got out of hand. That was very nice recovery. Now Greggy's going to spam beams too. And now the CU is dead. Now Greggy's going to kill the yellow Emmy to get his speed booster. And now Root already has speed booster. Root using store and then immediately spark to make things a little bit faster rather than just running. More velocity. Saves like probably less than a second. But again, Root is going to take the third tank. I think Greggy is also going to take the third tank. Now we're going to actually go to Frenia. And now this is kind of going to be the turning plot in the story in the game. Root is now on the elevator. Greggy's slowly behind. Now let's see if Root nails the Quiet Rope Speed Keep. Looks good. Looks. Oh man, only slipping up. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Let's see if Greggy nails it, or if he even goes for it. Now we're going to go to meet Quiet Rope, except he's been murdered by the by the Quiet Robo. What is this? And so I also want to mention something. Shiny Sparks will do the following: 0% damage on bosses, 50% or 100%. And for this boss, it does 100%, 50%. Greggy also missing the Quiet Rope Ski Peep. Not trivial for any of these runners. Greggy has made a lot of time up, I think. Oh man. Root exiting Quiet Rope at 41, exiting Friday at 41 minutes and 44 seconds. Meanwhile, Quiet Robo is being very trolly. Did Greggy skip the third tank? I didn't even see. And now I should say something about putting Adam on voicemail. So basically I forgot to say that with Adam skip, the rooms are dormant. The Adam rooms are dormant for the rest of the run, meaning that we can just walk through them and no Adam conversations. Oh. Nice use of flash shift. We'll see if Root is... Man, none of these runners are going to be golfers today. That's okay. Now that we're actually going to back to Barania because Quiet Room actually opened us something, which is the gates to the rest of ZDR. When I say the gates to ZDR, Now we're going Root Berry taking much an interesting route. And Root getting the speedball attack. Nice. And Root using her flash shift to actually make it through. I don't think Root did that speed keep. And now we are going to actually one of the bosses that we almost never see unless it's a glitchless category or Mercury Steam percent or an all bosses category. Drog. Root's going to attempt to set up a one cycle. So Root's actually going to spam missiles into the tentacle. Root's using flash shifts instead. And now Root is going to shoot missiles and then melee over and over. So that way Root can essentially one cycle the boss. Taking the parry too. Now that Drog is down, we can now go to Gavran. Root's going to attempt to set. Nope. Root fails Steve Climb, which is rough. She's actually going to kill the Steves. Climb. Greggy is a whole fight and some change behind. See how Drog goes for Greggy. Looks like Greggy is looking good. Greggy successfully nailing one cycle Drog. Greggy having much less trouble. This looks like to be a 30-second difference. Root successfully making it up. And Root getting the Shiny Spark on Robo. And then hoping Root doesn't die, she's actually going to slide into hitbox and then rather than taking some of the attacks, very clean kill. Now Root now has super missiles. You need to know something about this upgrade. This is not actually a DPS increase, this is a DPS decrease. Because super missiles, despite doing triple damage, they have a slower cooldown. Oh man, how is Greggy successfully killing Robo now? Now we're about to go to Elon. Greggy getting his super missiles at 47 minutes and 49 seconds. Root has entered Elon. Now Root has her Elon Musk DLC, the Plasma Beam. Oh, now she can shoot through enemies. And now Plasma Beam does 150 damage compared to Wide, which is 75. I don't know if Root weaves on this boss. She's definitely going to spray beams. She weaves. Now Root is Elon Warrior's down. Greggy just got his Plasma Beam. He's a whole fight behind. Greggy doing a very different style of movement, not even doing the speed keep. Root's getting the cutscene skip, the very hardest skip in the game. This skip you're about to see is going to make all the difference. Because if Greggy gets it quickly and Root spends forever on it, or vice versa. Okay, now we're on to the Great Equalizer number 2. Root stumbling there, this might be recoverable. And Root missing it, that's so rough. Well, let's hope Root doesn't spend too long on it. This might be Greggy's chance to catch up, depending on the circumstances. Oh man. Missing it twice. Wait, is the bomb block going to Yeah, the bomb... I don't think that's gonna work. Basically, what you're trying to do is keep speed through the door, so that way... so you have to wait for the bomb... Oh man, this is gonna be Greggy's chance to catch up. See how this goes. And missing it again. Oh man. Yeah. See how... Not even getting on this time. Oh man. They're in the same room. If Greggy does this first try, okay. Oh man. What a plot twist. Greggy gets... Oh man. He gets it. Oh man. Well, that is exactly how a race completely turns. GI has completely trolled Root. Now Root's getting it. Root might be able to come back, but that's going to be a lot. Greggy made up a lot of ground. This has been a really interesting race. And Greggy killing the ice enemy. Root not far behind. The better GEI from Greggy really insanely benefited him. Oh man. Oh. That's not good at all. Very nice. This is Greggy's race to lose. Root could potentially come back with a better RB. But honestly, Greggy is so far ahead right now that actually Greggy has now taken the lead. Interesting play. Greggy going to grab spin boost. However, Greggy should make up the time by not grabbing Space Jump, where Root will. And Greggy could actually have the benefit, because having Spin Boost could actually be a big benefit here. Root will have no jump upgrades. Greggy will have Spin Boost. This is going to be really interesting to see. Oh, man. They are, like, 2 seconds apart right now. This is an insanely close race. Okay, now they are on the early gravity puzzle, using their new ice missiles to actually shoot out the end key. Okay, Greggy getting the store. Greggy taking it a little slower. Ooh, Root getting, that was really cool to watch. Should be about a 5-second difference. Again, the result of Adam's skip, putting Adam completely on voicemail. I believe our runners about to enter farts. Okay, Root's entered fart. Greggy not far behind at all. Oh man, Root having to go back. Let's see what Greggy does here. Oh man, Greggy bonking on the kissing the ledge. Actually, they mean the wall. Root leaving. Greggy's just going to use beam spray. Now that they're in farts, She'll be making their way to solve the problem of why there's a problem with climate change. It's fine to flash in the door in this category if it's Mercury 16% or Hundo. Bad, because again, the door will load longer next time. Greggy missing the speed keep. Bonking. Oh man, this is gonna be Root making it up. See what Greggy does here. Greggy actually using old-fashioned speed keep tech. Very respectable play. Because he has spin boosts here. Not far behind at all. This is neck and neck. That GI really helped out Greggy. Oh man, Root having a tough time in the room. Greggy taking the lead like that? Oh my lord. This has been such a wild race. Root managing to actually get back up. Oh man. This has such turned the tables. Here's the thing. Currently, Greggy has the upper hand just because he has jump upgrades. Root does not, meaning Root will backtrack for space. Greggy will not. Oh my word. Such an interesting race, man. Now that Greggy's in Frozen Caterus, and Root just arrived in Frozen Caterus, few seconds difference. Okay, Z50 from RNG could come into play. Very nice skipping the missile tank. Both runners skipping the missile tank. Seconds ahead. Few seconds apart. Let's see what pattern Greggy gets. Both getting very nice RNG. Root's doing Charlie's while meanwhile Greggy is going to actually missile spam on the head. Both are very fine and good strats. That was very quick. Okay, not far behind at all. Root charging up for Shine Sparks. See how it goes. Z57 instantly depleted. Greggy taking the cutscene. Very clean. Seconds behind. Very nice. Greggy very nicely taking the street. Now we're going to use Blue to go back to Artaria. And now you can also use a melee to break that item orb, I'm pretty sure. Root has made up a lot of ground, but remember, Greggy has spin boost, Root does not. Now, Root is going to go up Berenia Tower. Oh man, this is... Oh man. And Greggy making it up. What an interesting turn of events. Okay. Greggy getting better RNG, but Root... Interesting. What an interesting play, honestly. And like that, the tables have turned once again. Now we're about to fight Gorshabev, aka Golzuna. Okay, now that Root has... Greggy also has Cross? Oh my word. This race is wild. We're just a few seconds ahead. This is gonna be an interesting race. Man, this is so stressful to watch. Now both of our runners are going into Hanubia. Okay, now that Greggy's in Hanubia, making sure not to again pull open the grapple block because that is a glitch and that is a crime. Now that we are now that we in Hanubia. We're about to go to Frenia. Oh man, it's just a few seconds. Root and Greggy safely making it past the section with the wave at me. Now we're actually going to make it to storm missiles. Oh man. Better movements for sure serving Root better, but again. Oh man. Missing the Shining Spark on SQ. And Greggy storing. That mistake alone just gave Greggy more grounds. Getting storm missiles 2 seconds apart! Bro, this match is bonkers. Oh man. And now, Greggy is about to gain a lot of time because, again, jump upgrades. Greggy doing the speed keep, Root is not. Right now, the bot fight isn't going to make the difference because Greggy. Oh man, that's not good. It's going to be a much longer fight. This is where Greggy gains the upper hand because Greggy doesn't have to go for space. Root does. Root might get locked out. Oh man. Greggy, this is his place to lose. And Root got locked out. That is extremely rough. I feel very sorry for Root Origin. Currently, Greggy. Oh man. Okay, so Root can jump infinitely. Greggy can jump 2 times because, again, the difference between these movements. However, the whole trip to get space jump is like maybe 30-40 seconds. I don't know. Maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. Great. Oh my gosh. Greggy's trying to go. Oh man, that's actually interesting. Okay, I don't know who discovered this, but this is going to make the wave enemy plank kill much easier than the normal strats. Because the enemy underwater moves really slowly. It's looking really good. Now the enemy is down. Root is a whole kill behind. Root needs to get this for her to have even a chance to get to Greggy. However, Root can gold skip. I don't think. Oh man, that's extreme. Okay, Root got a parry. Yeah, basically with that kill, you can only miss 2 shots. Root now has to do a backup. Greggy is now 30 seconds ahead. This is incredibly unfortunate for Root. Root now just killing the web at me. Greggy, this is his match to lose. This is match to lose right now. Root, meanwhile, about to get her purple gun. And she killed the purple cauliflower. And now she has the unstoppable shoot. We all love purple cauliflower. Right? Extremely unfortunate missing that. Greggy is not only he's a whole loading screen and some niche. However, the movement might serve Root well. Greggy using a couple Stormwalks. He's going for the Stormwalk kill. Root is several room plus a whole fight behind. Even if Greggy doesn't do gold skip and Root does, Greggy might win this, honestly. What an exciting match. Man, Root is missing a lock too. Okay, getting another lock. Root spamming beams. Root on a little bit of health. Root maybe about 20 seconds behind. Greggy not quite getting power bombs. Greggy almost getting the speed keep. Using speed booster to kill that enemy, which is smart. He's using his Stormlocks again. Greggy's match looking good. Man, Root making up a lot of time because she was able to kill the boss quicker. Gold skip, they're about 10 seconds. Root is making up time with movement. I wish the best for these runners. And now all comes down to Raven Guard G. If Greggy gets a counter... Oh, man. Quite a bit ahead. Okay, that's not good. He's going to make up a lot of time. Greggy still has the lead. I think Greggy's gonna do 9+1. Root's going straight into gold phase. So this is gonna be about a 15 to 20 second difference. Looks like, yep, Root got the gold phase. No, they're both on phase 2. It's gonna be very close. And honestly, because Root's also far ahead and she has Space Jump, Root might have brought it back. This was a very close race. Getting a counter? Oh man. This could be enough for Greggy. It might not. Oh man. So something to know about Ravenbeak. Ravenbeak, your wave beam does 16 damage apart instead of 80. Using cross plus ice. Room might be on RBX already. Meanwhile, their streams are freezing up. Yeah, this was a very close match. Yeah, I think this was a very close match. This got insanely close at the end. Wow! Oh my word. Now it comes down to escape, essentially. Actually, might not, but it's still incredibly close. RBX is down. Oh man. You can see the difference in spin and space. This was an incredibly close race. Okay? And Root is going to finish with a time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 23 seconds. Greggy coming in very close. Greggy taking the cutscene. And honestly, and Greggy coming in with a time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, 50 seconds. GG's to both of them. Wow. Okay, that was really close. That was a very entertaining tool. Oh man. That was a very entertaining match to watch. GG's to both. They did phenomenally well. I believe that's also a PB for Greggy. GG's to Greggy too. That was a really close race. It really came down to movement and RB. That was basically it. It was so close, man. It was such a... Right then. Hey. Seeing if they want an interview. So far, it seems like a no. Anyway, that was wild to watch. They're both very skilled, but you should give them a follow or something. Okay, if Greggy wants an interview, well, okay. How... Okay. Okay. Hey. Hey. Actually, okay. Well, wow, Greggy got like a 45-second PB. Okay, I just saw the stream. Wow. Now, Greggy played a phenomenal race. That was... Hey. Okay. Just waiting for. Okay. It doesn't. Okay. Actually, I. I'm. Greg wanted scenario, and I believe Greggy's waiting for the invite. The invite. So meanwhile, meanwhile, nothing much to say right now. No one to.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Greggy. How was your race? How did
That
you feel about the overall performance?
that was absolutely insane, dude. Like I got a PB during tournament against Roots.
Yeah, I saw. Congrats on the 123.
You know, like this is so crazy. Like I just cannot believe I lost because obviously she got a better Revin Big than me in terms of fight. But
Yeah.
man, it was so tight. Like 25 seconds time difference around that frame. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. 25 seconds difference. I thought, oh man, as soon as I saw, gee, I was like, man, you're gonna win this. Come
I know, bro. I was hoping so much
on.
that I would actually have enough time. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. And thank you so much, Root, for the race, Gigi. I know
Of
she's not here, but
course.
hopefully
Yes, Ruth
she
didn't
she
want to
knows
do
I'm
the interview.
very happy about
Yeah.
this race. It was pretty awesome. Cannot wait to
Well,
watch the restream.
well,
Yeah, go on.
yeah. Nice that you got a PB. Well, I mean, congrats on your performance and congrats on Roots. I,
Yeah,
I, 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 I mean, just watching you, it's like I thought just because Rio has the better PB does not mean anything.
true, true.
Because I saw you catch up on Red TP and Z57 making a difference and Brenia Tower,
Yep, yep.
and then we're missing this Bark at Eskio. Oh man.
I know. I know, dude, it was insane. I can't
It
believe I
was.
missed the spark out of Z57, but whatever, because I could have saved time there. But
Yeah.
I don't know for you guys, but that was a pretty insane race. Like I was
It
watching a
was
little bit, but man,
it was wild.
yeah,
It was very phenomenal. Well,
uh,
GG's
thank
on the
you,
run.
thank you, man. And second try, Adam skip. I don't know if it was first try or second try for Root, but second try here. Very happy about
Yeah,
that.
that was Adam skip was very clean. I honestly, either the race could have gone either way.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh well, we'll get it next time.
I'm sure you will. Just by how much I've seen you improve. And now you have a
Yeah,
123, which,
it is
like,
bonkers. It is bonkers. My qualifier time was 137, just to put it in perspective. So going from 137 and coming all down to 123, it's like, what? And I'm using spin boost? Yo, oh, it was
I
amazing.
think I think your idea of picking up spin's actually really good because again, that honestly that gave you a chance, but I also saw you do a certain variation of the web and plant kill, which by the way I did know about. I don't know who the runner who found it was.
Yeah, apparently it's slower. I decided to go for this one because I was so stressed out that I would die to the enemy. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with the slower strat, the safer strat. Just don't raise the water down. Just raise it up. And it's pretty cool and it's very safe. But it's the slowest method ever for sure.
Yeah. Still, again, nerfs can really get to you in a
Absolutely.
tournament match.
Absolutely.
I
Oh
mean, none
well.
of us are B-Dog here, but
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Or Sat, obviously. Or our
speaking of,
candy,
B-Dog has a 114.07.
Holy moly, man, this guy's cooking.
I'm not B-Dog, Sat, or DP, and none of us are really.
But man, what a good way of finishing a race for sure. Getting a PB, playing
Yeah,
against an old rival from from the older tournaments, like the No Major Glitch, any percent, and the All Bosses tournament. We actually
I was
played
not in
like
either
every
of
single
those.
tournament.
The All Bosses NMG tournament, I was running the game for sure, but not the 90% NMG tournament.
Yeah. All right. When I saw the tournament, I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. I don't care what time I get. I need to go and support Metroid because I love Metroid games, obviously.
Me too. I love Super, and I haven't ran that game in a year.
Oh, Super. Yeah, I was grinding Super before Dread, and I just came back on Dread like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. Since basically when the
Yeah.
tournament started, I went back to Dread, but I was
Your
actually
improvement's
grinding.
wild.
Yeah, I know. It was
Your
pretty
improvement's
wild
one
for
of the
real.
type. You brought your time down by like 14 minutes, so like
I know. And you know what? We can actually bring it even more down. That's for sure. Because there's a couple of sections I missed, but I was so happy getting that early eyes first try. It was beautiful. Absolutely
yeah,
beautiful.
Glitchless Early Ice. Getting that first try is extremely lucky. Let's just
Yeah.
say that trick hasn't exactly been nice to me recently.
Yeah. I mean, it's always like you practice it like off stream, no stress, no nerves, and then you get in a race and you're so nervous, then you just mess up the input. It's always like
Or
that.
you're 45 seconds ahead of PB, and it's like, what in the world is this run?
Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much for the commentary, Mitchell. I
Of
appreciate that.
course.
And
I'm
GG
glad I got to
again to
commentate
Root.
the race. It was
Yeah.
here's what it was going to be: either me or Vale.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Nice.
It was either
So
going to be
again,
me or Vale. I
GG
just,
to
again,
Root.
I can also get tired commentating by myself because, again, it can be brutal. But again,
Absolutely.
the ends, the end was crazy.
Yep.
It,
Yep.
okay, and now I'm going to actually check the tournament bracket. What a wild race. I've seen some crazy races, especially between Word Sayer and Spear Time.
Yeah,
That
that
race
was
was
wild.
crazy.
Yeah, that Adam skip nonsense. Oh my god. Oh,
Word Sayer, I don't even know what he said, but you can go watch that restream once it's like on YouTube or such, and he was not happy.
for sure, 100%. No one would be.
No one
Such
would
a
be happy spending 14 minutes on Adam. I wouldn't.
Nah, absolutely not. Nah, I would just like quit from that point on. That's for sure. But anyway, this is
Yeah.
gonna be it for me. I have to leave. I have some
Well,
stuff to do.
see, well, hopefully
No.
the next tournament will bring you even better luck.
Yes, hopefully.